What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about overcoming procrastination, how to study when you feel like you just can't do it. I'm going to break this down into 3 easy principles. The first is the location and environment where you're studying. In another video, I'll go into more detail as to what makes for a good study environment, but for the sake of this video, let's assume that you're in a place where you're not getting distracted, where you're able to focus and get work done. Number 2 is just start. The hardest part, and the reason why we all procrastinate, is that it's so difficult to start. Getting yourself to start makes the whole process that much easier. It's all downhill from there. So what I would tell myself is, I'm just going to work for 5 minutes. By making it seem much less daunting, by saying, okay, just 5 minutes, it was that much easier for me to start. And then once those 5 minutes were up, and I asked myself, hey, do I need to take a break or can I keep working? More often than not, a lot easier to just keep working at that point. Another thing that's going to help is breaking your work into sizable chunks. What do I mean by that? If you have a lot of work to do, don't tell yourself that you need to get all that work done in one go. For example, if you have this entire textbook that you need to read, telling yourself that you need to read the whole textbook in one night, obviously is going to be a daunting task and you're not going to ever want to get to it. But if instead you tell yourself, I'm just going to read one section, one chapter, it becomes a lot more manageable. By doing this, and by organizing your work and your to-do list in this way, when you start getting things done, these small tasks, and start checking them off, you build momentum, and that's going to carry you forward. Number 3 is take breaks. Now, there's a little bit of a science and a technique to how to take breaks. First of all is the frequency. How often should you be taking breaks? I recommend every 30 to 60 minutes. Anything shorter than that, you're not getting much work done, and anything longer than that, your attention span is deteriorating and you're having diminishing returns with your study time. The next is duration. How long should your breaks be? That obviously depends on how long are you studying for. So if you are only studying for 30 minutes, take a short 5-minute break. If you're studying for 60 minutes, take a longer 10-minute break. Taking breaks much longer than this defeats the purpose of taking the break and trying to study in the first place. And third, know when to stop. There are going to be times when you are sitting down and even though you're taking these breaks, you're just so burned out and you can't focus and you can't get anything done. It's times like this when it's better to just get up, go to the gym, do something productive, go eat, get away from your desk, get away from your workspace, clear your mind. And when you return, it'll be that much easier to get back into it. The next thing I want to talk about is the Pomodoro Technique. This is a technique that worked very well for me. And what it is, so what you do is you work for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. And you do that 4 times. So in total, you're working for a total of 2 hours. And after these 2 cycles, you take a 20-minute break. So all in all, a Pomodoro cycle takes 2 hours and 20 minutes. After that, you repeat, and you can do this as many times as you'd like. The app that I used to time myself is called 30/30 for iOS, but there's many free alternatives out there. I like this app because it gives you some flexibility and it has a very clean interface. The reason I'm such a big proponent of the Pomodoro Technique is when you first start studying, when your mind is fresh, you're going to feel like you can get so much work done. Like you can study for 60 minutes, you're so focused, take a 5-minute break. But I found that when I did that, I would get burned out much quicker. By the time the afternoon or the evening came, I wouldn't be able to work anymore. And let's say I had an exam the next day, that'd be very bad. So instead, by doing the Pomodoro Technique and by taking that break after 25 minutes, even when I felt like I could keep going, that helped keep me fresh throughout the day. And I was able to study and maintain my productivity and my retention for longer periods of time. So that's it. Those are the 3 concepts. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.